Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Welcome to the Foxtrot, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is the best tea. Use caution when you sip me. Hey, good morning, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. Um, Good morning. But this is coffee. Blessings to everyone. Kisses and hugs and kisses to everyone. Love you so much. Um, Happy Monday. I'm late, but I'm semi on time. Because I'm still here. I made it. I just want to thank the Creator above for waking us up, for waking up those of us up that He woke up today. We greatly appreciate it. And for the ones that did not make it today, we will make God rest their souls. So we just wish them all the blessings and the praises. Um, but whew, but I hope your weekend was wonderful. I hope that everything was good this weekend. Oh, was this Father's Day weekend? So um I don't really say it because I don't have nobody to say it to. But that's my own little issue. But other than that, I would say Happy Father's Day to the Creator. You understand? But Happy Father's Day to the fathers out, for the active fathers out there. I do have to say active because I just have to say it. Like um, let's cleanse the space. I don't want to say nothing negative. My mother said, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. And I did not say nothing at all yesterday. I didn't even tell nobody Happy Father's Day yesterday. But I'm just telling y'all now, for the active fathers, for the fathers that are in their children's lives, I can't take that away from you all. So if that is you, Happy Father's Day to you. And hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. Even though I think it rained a little bit, and it's raining now, but just happy Father's Day to all the active dads out there. Okay, let's sage the space. Give us some good energy up in here. Let's pray. Oh, hold on. It's a card. Ask you for guidance, wisdom, strength to follow your way. Thank you for using to the message you may need to give the collective. I love you so much. We love you so much. Also, we love you very much. Please bless yourself. God bless yourself. Amen. Amen. Okay, so I say something different every time, but I just had to pray a little bit. You know, that's what I felt like I wanted and needed to do this morning. Hello everyone. Blessings, greetings, everyone. Sorry, yes, the chat is closed again today. I'm sorry. I'm just not ready to fully come back and interact with everyone right now. It's okay to protect yourself when they need, and that's what I'm doing, I'm protecting myself. And when I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my spirit. Okay? Okay, collective. I see two on here, so I feel like that is definitely my girl Kay. Hey, babe. And Jamie, I just want to say blessings to you, Jamie. I already know that's my babies. That's my friends, they my sisters. Thank you. I just want to say hey to y'all. Okay, so this morning you have guidance collective. And it says, in times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to the doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward into trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. So by you really asking, you could be asking God for guidance. You could not be asking for nothing else but guidance, right? At this time, collective. And I feel like that if anything, that's exactly what you should be doing, is asking for guidance, okay? Just like I just prayed, I asked for guidance. I did. I asked for guidance for us. And in the sense of us asking for guidance, right? We are willing to accept whatever God has, the Creator has for us, and we are willing to go through that, wherever that may be, so we can be where we need to be. Okay, we're not being greedy. I don't feel like you being greedy at this moment. I feel like that it's something where you just like, hey, I just need guidance. I just need to know which way to go. Is this the right way to go? Am I doing the right thing? Okay. Guide me. If I like, guide me to where I'm supposed to be. Guide me towards whatever I'm supposed to do. And the reason why I say that is because I ain't going to lie to y'all. Like, I was knocked out sleep. The rain was going. Don't you know how when the rain go? It just be have you so serene and feeling so like you can sleep for a good long time, right? And I woke up straight like I don't know. Something just said, hey, it's 9:30. Get it together. I said, ooh, I woke up right on time. Sometimes when we ask the Creator for guidance, He's going to deliver us right on time. He's going to wake us up right on time. He's going to make something plain and clear to us right on time. It's not going to be when we want to or whatever, because I really did honestly wanted to get up a little before time so I could get ready and everything, but I literally was on time. I almost felt like I wanted to kind of like miss it, so I ain't had to really do it. I knew I would have felt bad about it because I do be needing this too as well. But I got up right when I said my body. I guess it probably was my mom and my spirit too as well that woke me up and said, "Hey, it's time for you to do this reading, ma'am." And I said, I said to myself, by me seeing the time that it was, right? And my body just woke me up. I said, oh yeah, that means I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this message. And sometimes that's how it is. It's like you're not really sure if you're supposed to be doing what you're doing, but in a sense of how your body and everything in the universe and just things that's happening is lining you up to where it's setting you a place for you to do that very thing. And even if you may not be sure about it, everything is like almost like pushing you to do that very thing and setting you up just in time for it too as well. So I see right now, collective, you're guided to do something. You're asking for guidance, but you're also getting it. You're getting the guidance that you need for you to do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Now it might not happen when you want to. I feel like it's not. But you're gonna be guided just in time. Like you're gonna be in time. Whatever it is, you're gonna be in time. You gonna be on time. Or it's gonna come just in time. And you know how they say, he always on time. Might not be when you want it, but on time. And I believe that to be true. Because we could have a certain type of vision in our mind about how it should go, and when it should happen, and we'll realize we'll quickly be snap back to reality and realize that hey, we not in control of this. This is not our, even though it's our story to live out, it's not our story to actually write because it's already has been written. It already has been written. So honestly, it's just guiding us to where we supposed to fall in the pattern of our life. I'll say our destiny or whatever. Like whatever pattern is going through, whatever shift it takes and everything like that, or however it aligns, it's putting us in position. You could be put in a position at this point, collective. You could be okay. You could be put in position. Okay, so I'm saying you could be getting a raise, a promotion, some sort of something, but you are okay. You're being guided to either take control, or I'm sorry to say, you could be like let go of some sort so you can open new doors or whatever. Something is happening where it's lining you up for exactly what you're meant to do. Okay, and I don't know what that is at this moment, but Spirit guys, what would you like collective to know? What else would you like collective to know about this guidance? What else would you like collective to know about the guidance, Spirit guys? Yes. What else about the message? What else is? What else? Okay. You're trusting God though at this moment. You're trusting the Creator to what do their job so you can do your job. Okay. So whatever this thing is, it could be a move. It could be I don't know what it is, but it's guiding you into something. It's guiding you and shifting you into a certain place, right? You could be doubtful. You could literally be like afraid. You feel like this is risky, but everything has lined up to push you to make you do it, to like put you in line and in line to be able to do that very thing. And I feel like that's like confirmation that that's what you're supposed to be doing. And it could be it could make you a little fearful at this moment because you know you possibly just love stability, and at this moment that what is guiding you to do could not be as stable as you may want it to be or what you're used to, and that's probably where you're having a hiccup up at, like where things is just seeming like it's not, it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to the creator, and you might have to do that very thing correctly. Okay, all right, hold on. I might have to get another deck because I don't know if it's liking this. Okay, but it is guiding you towards something collective. You might not be ready for it, or you think you ain't ready for it, but the creator has made you ready for it. It could be anything. Oh my goodness, like it could be like just like me. Like I'm not ready for love or nothing like that. I don't feel like that. I kind of like needy it on myself. It feels so good to be by myself. I don't have to do nothing with nobody. Don't have no expectations and stuff. But I do miss the love, like the affection, the intimacy, the what used to come about. Let me just take this vitality. Let me take that because nothing was really coming up for it. But that did fall on my hand. And say, I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells regenerate. Vitality. That's what you got. My bad. I don't know if I said it. But collective, like I said, you could be not looking for nothing and a relationship might come about. You like, what is going on? This is not what hey, this is not what I should worry about right now. This is not what you don't know though. See, that's the thing. You really don't know. How can you say when true love's supposed to come, when a certain thing's supposed to come? How can you say that? So it's saying that you are definitely a being of light and you accept the divine energy in your body and every one of your cells regenerates. So, like I said, you could be feeling like that you want to be alone, like, okay. Okay, you could be in solitude of some sort right now, collective. By you being in solitude, you're waiting. You're just working on yourself. You know, you're focused on yourself. You're not focused on being with anybody. You're not focused on uh getting into relationships at this moment, uncollected. But it might say something might happen where it's like, hey, this is the reason why you were in solitude. The reason why you were not messing with anybody for so long is because you were supposed to be, excuse me, receiving this at some point, receiving this right now. Okay, I set you up to be put in position for you to receive this, so that's why you didn't. That's why, and a lot of times when true love comes, we don't even be looking for it, y'all. We don't. We be focused. We be almost trying to sabotage ourselves because we just be like, yeah, nah, we ain't doing this. I got other stuff to do. I got, and I feel like I might need to go to the romance oracle. I'm not gonna say I hate, but this might be a romantic situation right now. Collective, what? Why? Not saying why, because I love that for y'all. I ain't gonna take that away from y'all, just because I don't have it. So no, I ain't gonna be a bitter Nancy. Okay, collective, we ain't gonna do that. So let's tap into it, because I'm not, because I end up going that way. Wasn't trying to go that way, but for some reason I went that way. So it might resonate with someone, and I would rather give the message that is intended instead of just doing what I want to do. We ain't gonna do that, So if love is in your future, and I have to say it, so I'm gonna say it. Like I'm not gonna be bitter and be mad because I ain't. So, I ain't gonna do y'all like that. If y'all need the message, y'all need the message. And I feel like I need to do the romantic oracle. I don't know why, but I feel like it. So, collective, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Because y'all like, All right, but don't let me get too big for my britches. Let me see what comes out first. Because I don't want to just say anything. But, yeah, by you accepting the divine energy, you just walking forward and getting the freedom and just trusting in the creator. You're releasing your faith to the creator and your faith will be rewarded, so you could be rewarded with this love collective. I don't know, maybe you could be okay, you could be rewarded with this union. It don't really whatever this union is, because I'm getting union, like I should say union. So it might not even be a relationship. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a relationship, but it might not be a relationship that you think. It might be a relationship between two, like a mother and daughter, a sister and brother. Okay, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like two family or whatever. And it's say free yourself. Okay, Free yourself, collective. It say it's time to take back control of your life. Okay, that's what you have. And also you have finances and career. You have finances and career, collective. And it say financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you could be thinking like, hey, I ain't making no because that's how I been. If my money ain't right, whatever like that, I don't be paying attention to be trying to like go on no dates or nothing like that because I'm like, hey, my money ain't right. I'm a Capricorn, so it's like I gotta make sure my straight. You know what I mean? So, but it's saying right now, free yourself, collective. Like it's time to get back to in control of your life. Like even though you might not be wanting love at this moment doesn't mean that you can't have control of that part of your life though, or take control of your life like as far as in like getting back out there maybe if if you feel comfortable enough to do it. It also says that the financial issues are affecting your love life right now. So you might you might be making a little bit of money, or you might be um, worried about your money, and that's exactly why you're just not up to doing nothing with nobody. You know what I'm saying, collective? So I feel like it's only best for you to do what you feel at the moment, okay? So if you feel it spicy, you feel like you wanna, you could possibly be thinking to yourself like, hey, I'm not in a position where I need love right now, or I need uh, to be worrying about love right now. That could be the space you're in right now, collective. Let's see. Well, what do you want to tell collective about their love life then? Okay. I don't know. Are they really ready? Are they really ready? Because we don't know. They're turning down. I feel like you putting up roadblocks, you putting up borders, you putting up all the walls that they could ever be to keep people out of your space, baby. I feel like you ain't for it. You don't need to go outside. But I feel like that this is the time for you to go. You're going back outside. Your finances could be a little bit better at this moment, where it's making you feel a little bit more free or confident in what you're meant to do right now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe collective. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. What else do the collective need to know? Spirit. Please. What else do the collective need to know about the situation? Is that it? What else do the guys need to know? Okay. Okay. I don't know why I feel like I want to do that. I'm going to do the other deck too. Forget it. If I feel like I need to do the other deck, I need to do the other deck. Let's clarify some things. I don't know. Collective. Okay, so you could be guided into um, going out, taking risks, doing more things with your life that you possibly just not used to doing because you're used to being in solitude. So it's telling you to free yourself, get back to yourself, get back out there, be social again. And you could be, yeah, you could be guided to being social at this moment, collective. And you're wondering like, what is going on? You might end up being it, but you still have reservations about doing so. Like I say, I just want to let you know the creator be right on time. Even though we be sitting up there thinking like, ain't no way, this is the blah, 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 blah. It might put you in a somewhere where you don't normally go. Somewhere where you wasn't even thinking of going. And that might be where you find your soulmate and you be like thinking to yourself like if I ain't never come here, at this time, at this moment, because this is really crazy because I wouldn't even have came here. This is not where I go. But something just made me come here at this moment, this time, and then I ended up just being in a space where you was able to receive and be rewarded with whatever the creator had for you. Okay, because you followed what there was, whatever the creator told you to do. You followed it. You took it one step at a time. What? I don't know. I don't know then. Okay, but it says Heartbroken came out. And it says deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, and despair breakup. Oh, oh, because I'm thinking something, but I don't know if I want to say it. Okay, I gotta get the message out. I gotta get the message out. Collective, you might be seeing someone who made you heartbroken, who left you heartbroken at some point. So you might see when you get out there, because it's telling you to get out there. Like it's telling you for yourself from everything. Taking control of your life again. So you might step out on the town, once or twice. You just never know, right? Well, in the future, you might be stepping out of town. Mind you, this ain't what you normally do. You know what I mean? I'm getting this ain't what you normally do, but you step out on the town because you asked to go out, whatever the case may be, and you might come across the person who left you heartbroken. What the? Okay, so what about this person that left you heartbroken? Like, all right, yeah, so you could have been that could have been why you was alone and by yourself for so much because you was grieving your relationship. Y'all was grieving your breakup. Mm-hmm. You was grieving your breakup. You could be. I want to say, hopefully, you're past you're over grieving your breakup at this moment, collective. I want to say that. I want to say that. Oh, maybe that is what it could be because I ain't gonna lie. My memories yesterday, like I said, I don't really have much of like father stuff up there because I don't really have uh that much good memories when it comes to like father figures or whatever the case may be. Especially, I'm talking about mine, and also like my children's fathers. Like it's just, and instead of being mad or writing that angry little thing, whatever like that, I just said nothing. But my memories did pop up, right? So when your memories pop up, you really just look at it and then you think to yourself, do I want to repost this? Do I want to? If me reposting this, is that me reliving this or showing that I'm still in the same spot 3 years later? Because it'd be a long time. Because mine was 3 years, right? But it did make me understand that, dang, it's almost 3 years. Like, it's this is crazy because it was a memory. I'm sorry I had to go into it, but it was a memory of me and the person that I felt like I loved so much at the time, that had me in a situationship because he very much well had a woman. And I wasn't told immediately when I asked, but it eventually came out. So when it came out, I did stop. messing with him because I was like, but I don't know. My heart just drew me to him, and it was like I kept on messing with that boy. But I was disrupted. My soul was disrupted. I couldn't be good to him. I couldn't be nice to him. It was not a good sight though, because I knew what we were doing. It was like, hey, approach me without a woman. That's how I felt. Like, come back to me when you're without a woman. Okay. Now, mind you, we still messing with each other. Things not going right. We fussing, right? Like we've been married for years. We're fussing like that, and but for some reason we keep coming back to each other, and um, I think like at the end, you know, some traumatic stuff happened to me, but at the end, he eventually did. I felt like he lost that woman because of what we was doing. But I wasn't aware. I never was aware when things would happen. It was just like if we'll be fussing, then he'll bring it up. Like I don't even have that going on anymore. I don't even have that situation no more because of this or whatever. So it'd be like, okay, but when the heck were you going to tell me? You hear what I'm saying? Because I wasn't, and then maybe I wasn't supposed to be feeling comfortable with him anyway because of the simple fact that how we started, even though it was unbeknownst to me, but I continued and kept it going. So right along with him, like yeah, I tried to stay stern and give him that, hey, you gonna have to get yourself together and steps to me correct, but I fell for it, let my walls down, and I was in it with him. I was wrong, just along with him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to separate. I mean, this was something hard for me to do, and I don't know if you could be in this situation right now or you have been, but he would just still keep coming back. And then I had told him, I said, I can't, like, it's not that I don't love you, I don't care about you, but if I don't stop, like, if I don't cut it off, if I don't stop it myself, it will continue to go. We will keep, I see it now that we will continue this for years and years to go because it's like you're fine with this and I'm disrupted. I'm literally going crazy because I'm just like, I can't believe I'm dealing with somebody who just don't value me enough to approach me correctly, to approach me how I wanted to be approached, to feel the value of just having me and not me and his girl, like, not to sneakily have like a poly relationship or open relationship of some sort, whatever. He said it was complicated, but he wasn't forthcoming with the information that you needed. And when you would ask him, he would omit a lot of things. Like he would make it clear that he didn't lie, but he will. It would be very clear that he omitted some stuff. So it's like you had to interrogate him, and the way he would answer things would be like to omit it or leave. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, leave. Like, well, do what you have to do. And when he would leave, he would find himself right back. Give us some time, but he'll be right back. And after that, I realized, like, no, he's gonna keep coming back. He's gonna keep disrupting my soul, keep disrupting my spirit, whatever. I'm not going to be able to heal if I'm still opening myself to him, to this man, you know? And it's like I knew I was wrong for dealing with him. And if I continue this, I will never be able to heal, right? So I had to cut it off. I had to let it go, collective. I really did. And it was taking everything in me because it was like he wasn't taking he really wasn't taking no for an answer. It was like, you do this all the time. You say this all the time. Well, come, let me see you. Let me, whatever. Then it started getting where I'm not going to say I started getting disrespectful, but I started acting in a disrespectful type of light, just so maybe it could like push him off or whatever, throw him off, like make him not want to deal with me, right? And I was like, oh no, I don't even deal with dudes like that no more. They gonna have to pay for it, stuff like that. Like, I know I'm lying on my butthole. I was lying, okay, but I was trying to make him not like want me, like even pursue me anymore, right? So he would still be like, "Oh well, how much for this? How much for that? What boy go?" Oh my goodness. So I would be like, still tell him no, no, it's not for you. Regardless of whatever I said, it's not for you. I'm blowing smoke up his butt. I'm like, what? He's like, no, you said, you right. I said that, but it ain't for you because I care about you too much, and I just feel like if I don't stop this now, I will never be able to heal. I will never be able to really truly heal from the things that is hurting me, that's making me bitter, that's making me toxic at you, that's making me feel like I just felt like I was constantly uh, reaping what I sowed. Like I was constantly creating more karma and more karma and more karma for myself and more karma for myself. Even though I was trying to go in the right direction. So and I was trying to go where the Lord or where the Creator had guided for me, and I couldn't do it with me still like having my one foot out the door and one foot in the door, like still dipping my toe into whatever it is that me and him had. I couldn't fully do it. I had to eliminate the whole thing, and I had to just basically tell him like, I really do. If I see you. He was the type of person where I could be so mad at him over phone, going off. But as soon as we see each other, it was like nothing happened. I was back in. It was just like nothing happened. And all the things that I said to myself, all the things that I wanted to do, just went out the window when it came to him. And I had to say to myself, no, if I don't do this, it will never happen. I see that you're not going to do it. I could say some unbelievable type of things for you not to like me, and you still end up coming back to me. And it's like, what? Like, okay, I get it. We kind of, okay, you might have this type of dark humor or whatever like that, but something is not right. You, regardless of what I'm saying, you're not leaving me alone. This is just must not be right. So even though I do have the feelings that I have for you and towards you, I have to let it go. So collective, you could be possibly broken hearted from something like that, or going through that, or have gone through that. And you're guided to, you possibly could be guided to break this person's heart or break your own at this point. You're setting yourself free. It's safe for yourself. It's setting yourself free. I had to literally set myself free. And it says finances and career. It said financial issues were affected my love life. Yes, I was going through some financial issues where it was me dealing with him was taking my mind off of what I was going through. It was like a easy fix or temporary fix. What you had, all right. And now you have unconditional love. Okay, you have unconditional love collective. It says, well, no, you have love. I'm sorry. It says unconditional love, self love, and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. So you might have had to break this person's heart, break your own heart, right? For the love of yourself, for your self-love, for your because you knew you was able to unconditionally love someone, but you had to also unconditionally love yourself, right? And you had to Um, and not only that, you yearn for wholeness affection, not just temporary affection and something that made you feel good in the moment. You yearn for that love and that affection that only somebody that was truly purely for you could give you. And when you are truly fully whole and healed, will you be able to receive? Collective, I feel like that you might be past your karma. Like you might be, you might did your time with dealing with the karma that you created for yourself at this moment, collective. You could be at that moment where you're able to make good choices and accept the love or whatever that comes for you, because it will be coming to you genuinely, and not just a little temporary fix because your finances are not going well or whatever at the moment, so you need him to smoke with, or or you need him to I'm just putting anything out there. You need him to get a dinner, because you know how some men say that women go out on dates just to eat. I don't know. Okay, if I feel like that, I feel like that it might be a financial type of situation thing. If that is the case, maybe she may be low on finances, or she just may be the type where she do like to eat good, but she just don't want to spend her money. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know. But maybe you might have been like that, but not like that at the moment now. You might have did your time, put yourself in some type of solitude. You were guided to remove yourself from the situations, to remove yourself from those type of actions or whatever, or those type of dating that you was doing, and you kind of recreated yourself, collective. I feel like that you kind of gotten into a sense of recreation. Like Tilly, you are the being of light, and you accept divine energy in your body, and every one of your cells regenerates. So you regenerated the good karma in you, or that was meant for you, by doing your time, by being in solitude, not messing with somebody else's man, letting things go, letting that type of lifestyle go, trying to heal your inner self and find out why you was even in that type of mindset. Anything for you to allow those type of um misuse or misuse and displacement of feelings and affection. I feel like because you might have felt no value or low value in yourself, but I feel like you regenerated your value, your self-love, your wholeness of affection and attraction, and you are end up looking like you are ready for the romance that you have always been waiting for, collective. I feel like that you had to go through the heartbroken moment of your life, and you went through that, and now you're about to come to the point where you want to get exactly what you always wanted, because you did your time. You went through those uh moments of weakness, of delusion, of self-doubt. You regenerated all those um spirit and energies that you have inside of you. You regenerated them, but regenerated them in the love and light of the creator. Like, instead of you continue on doing the bad things, continue on, you know, doing what you have always been doing, operating how you always have been operating, you stopped it. You said, hey, no, I don't want to be like this no more. I don't think that I'm going to find my love of my life still being somebody's side chick or side dude, whatever. Um, I don't think that I'm going to get what I yearn for, what I absolutely divinely feel like that I deserve and need. And and should get. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I keep on doing those type of things. And it's like you freed yourself from that type of life. It was hard. You did have to go through that heartbroken moment. And it probably did take you a very long time. Because a lot of people think that you could just get over stuff just like that. And it's just like, but it doesn't, that's not the case, okay? You can absolutely have unconditional love for a person, but they don't have to have the same access to you. And remember, I said that I always say that, okay? So you could very much well still love this person, and the reason why I say that is because, like I said, my little memories came up or whatever of him playing basketball, or whatever, because I was at one of his games, and like I said, he had me in a situation type of thing. I don't know if that at that time he was really done with his girl, like they was really done, and that's why he was able to bring me out, you know, at the time. But I still felt like it wasn't right, right? But anyway, I recorded, him playing basketball and him throwing his little shots and everything like that, because that's kind of what I do too. Is I take footage and social media type of thing. So I put it on social media, everything like that. Created like a background highlights for him, highlights, right? Um, so it came up in my memories, and I said to myself, like, I don't know. But I looked at it and I was like, I really still do have love for this person. But you know what? I realized that the type of love that I have for that person is I want the best for both of us. So I'm cool with being by myself. I'm gonna touch that man. I ain't gonna deal with him. Nothing. I'm okay. But I would be glad if I did see him with someone, like he started fresh, started new. He didn't that I cut it off with him, so he was able to start off fresh and new, and give that woman the respect that he hasn't gave me, or the or the other girl he was with. So it's like he was able to start off fresh. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that if I was to see him, I used to always think like, if I see him, I'm like in the throat, like, like boy, because you really hurt my heart, bro. But I repaired. I must have repaired my heart in the sense of I just want to see him as long as he's happy, as long as he found the one he was really supposed to be with. Because maybe he went through all that crap with me and the other girl just to find out maybe he really is supposed to be with that woman. It could be, it could even be that woman. You know what I'm saying? They could rekindle, repair whatever they had or whatever like that. I feel like if they do, I would feel like that maybe, and not saying that I was supposed to do what I did. I'm just saying maybe it took him going through that, or took them going through that, for him to realize the value in that woman, for him to realize the value in their relationship, period, and he act accordingly, you know, where he becomes the man that I always knew that he could be. He just wasn't there yet, you know. Um, if not, if it is another young lady, then I feel like that what he went through with us just directed him or aligns him in the right position and at the right time in the right place to be with the woman he is supposed to be with, or that he's possibly currently with. And if he didn't go through what he went through with us, he possibly would have been at that point to be able to receive that woman. Okay? So, you know how everything happened for a reason and whatever like that. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that um, even though it broke my heart, even though I had to go through a lot of repairing in my soul and my spirit and everything, I still had unconditional love for that person, to want that person to be happy. And I felt like if I was ever to see this person, right, that, like I said, I'd be a little upset. But now I feel like really actually thinking about it because I wasn't thinking about him at all. But for some reason, I think the memories made me end up thinking about him. But um, I was thinking about him before that. I had a little dream about him before that, which was crazy. I was like, why is he in that dream? But then that memory came up, and then I'm like, oh my goodness. And it was like, it's been 3 years. And it's like, wow, that is crazy. Like, even though I was still messing with him, but it's been 3 years. It's like, okay, girl, you're good. And I knew I was good. Like, I didn't have no intentions on rekindling anything. I just, don't you know how you just want to know, like, is they doing good? And because you're hoping for the best. You're hoping that he is doing good. And at this time, I just feel like collective, you could be happy for somebody or grateful for how things played out because you did the healing and you did the work that you was meant to do for yourself for in order for you to heal. And if you never got into that breaking point, you wouldn't have made the choices that you made and you wouldn't have took the steps to repair your heart and your soul and regenerate the the love and light spirit within yourself that you know you always had. And okay, so you had sunglasses collector, sunglasses came out. And it say watching, looking, perception, stalking. So, hmm, that person could be that person, that very person that you might have let go, that you might have had to stop dealing with, or whatever the case may be, because you knew it just wasn't right. It wasn't good for your soul. You didn't see no progress in dealing with that person. You loved them, yes, or cared very strongly about them, right? But it's just you honestly knew that it wasn't doing you any good. I feel like that person could be stalking, not really stalking you, but looking at you from a burner account or something of some sort. Collective, you could be like me, social, like a influencer or something, or mm, you could just be on social media, period, right? And they could be looking at you through like a account that you don't even know that that's theirs. So they could be keeping up with you, looking at you from afar, seeing how well you're doing at this moment, collective. And that's probably why you're thinking about them. I don't know. You know how some signs be coming up and be having you think about a person because they looking at you, or because they was talking about you, or all of a sudden you see them because they was talking about you. What? You have the butterfly collective. You have the butterfly, and it's saying evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. So collective, you could be like I said, you could be in the sense of evolving and growing who you are and just coming into who you really supposed to be. By you doing that, the next phase of your life, you get what I'm saying, is you healing your inner child. You possibly was healing your inner child from the beginning. As soon as you broke your own heart, because sometimes that's what we have to do. You could have broken your own heart. You could think that person broke your heart, but you could have broke your own heart, right? Might have had to. So when you were broken hearted, right, you try to heal your inner child, heal what there was about you. Like I said, you probably wondering like, why did I feel okay with doing what I was doing? Why did I feel like I needed his affection or her affection? Why did I feel like I needed his or her intimacy at that time? It was a band-aid. It was something short-lived, something um that wasn't really meant to stay, because it was only there because you were literally broken inside. You could have been broken inside, just unhealed of some sort. So you might have took that solitude and that step to remove yourself from the situation, regenerate that unconditional love that you have for yourself, and also try to heal that inner child within you so you don't make those same mistakes again. Okay? And it say releasing the past. So you could just be releasing the past at this moment. Because remember, I said, collective, I said that I felt like now, if I was to see him, I would just hope that he is happy and with whomever he's with, and I would just be thinking to myself like, okay, this is really where you were supposed to be at. And if we didn't stop what we was doing, you would never get here. So you would never have gotten there, right? So I am happy for you that you are happy. You know, collective, you could be in that sense. Like I said, you could have evolved, you could have grown from the last thought that you used to have with like, boy, I want to beat you up for what you did to me. You might realize that it's not personal anymore. It's not personal. Think about it. You stopped it for a reason. If it was that good, if it was really meant to be, you wouldn't have put it into it, sweetheart. You're right. You're right. I wouldn't have put it into it. It must have been something wrong with the situation or unsettling for me. For my soul, you got to understand, sometimes we got to put ourselves back into that space where we can remember how we felt instead of us just remembering the good times and how we feel when we see that person. Yeah, we might feel love and light towards the person because we see that person at the moment. But we have to remember how we used to feel that made us didn't want to be there. You get what I'm saying? That feeling is the one that we don't want to relive. And we have to understand that when we do go back to these people or this person or whatever, or this situation, that is possible for, yes, we might feel those butterflies in our stomach. Yeah. But we also may feel those other feelings that didn't make us feel good, that was unsettling to us. Okay? Too, as well. We can't think one side of the feelings is going to come back and the other side is not. No, we got to understand that we had both feelings with this person, and we healed ourselves from feeling that hate or the vengeful spirit towards that person. So if you healed that part of you, it's no sense of going back into that situation so it can come about again. You know what I'm saying? You can love that person from afar. You can just love that person from afar. Let that person love you from afar. You care about you from afar. Wish the best for them and keep it moving, collective. Like, it's okay. It's okay because you got you to worry about, and with that, you're gonna, just like that person needs to get who they need to get, you need to be in the position where you can receive what you need to receive too at this point, collective. So you could be you could be needing to be in a certain position so you're able to receive the one for you. And what you have, sword and rose, I don't know, sword and rose, collective. And it say clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. So you could be determined to uncover the truth and the clarity of what's going on. And you could also be honoring yourself at this moment and protecting yourself too as well. So you might have your guards up because you're protecting you're protecting your heart, your soul, your feelings. You don't want to go back to feeling how that felt. You're in protection mode. You're like, hey, I love you. You gaining clarity about the situation, and you know the truth about the situation. It wasn't a good situation. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. So you're in that mindset of, by me healing my inner child, by me healing the inner scars and the wounds that I have gotten from dealing with whatever I dealt with, I am in a sense of honoring myself and coming to the conclusion that this is the truth. And just because I care about someone in that way does not mean that they're meant to be with me or we're meant to be together. So you could just be very determined to protect your heart and your soul at this moment, and thus that person could be doing the same. All right, that could be why they're looking at you from a different um page, because they don't want to disrupt you either. You know, they don't want to disrupt your healing or anything like that. Because, and the reason why I say that is because what he was pursuing me, he was like, I'm trying to not um disrupt your healing. I'm trying to not, because I know you said you healing. I said, well, don't then. I still care for you. I really do. I care for you, but we gotta, if we see each other, it's gonna be right. It's gonna be back like nothing never happened, and we can't do that because it will reverse my healing. Like, I just knew that, and that was the topic of the situation all the time. Was like, I don't want to mess up your healing. That's what he would say. I don't want to mess up your healing, but, and even though the temptation was very strong, mm, 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 mm. I just love him so much. But I can love him for himself and love him for someone that he's really meant to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta love him enough for him to be happy and for me to be happy as well. Because I can't be selfish. I have to be selfless. You get what I'm saying? Selflessness. I have to, you know, give up what I feel like that is meant for me. Just just because we always we all want the good things, right? We all want everything. But I have to give up what I thought was for me to give it to where it belongs. I can't be selfish with the situation. I can't just be greedy and be like, no, I want it all. I just want to, I want what I want. Like a little child, like, I want it now. No, I healed that part of me. You could be healing that part of you, collective. You could be in a sense of feeling like, if I'm really healed, I'm really gonna do what I need to do to be ready to receive what is meant for me, and allow him to receive what is meant for him. You understand? Because this person, I ain't gonna lie to you, he ain't had no kids. And I got three. And sometimes that's a lot. I always felt like, I used to say this to him too, like, you need somebody that don't have no kids. You need somebody that don't have no kids, so she don't have no kids, you don't have no kids, y'all can do the thing together. I just feel like that's more of your speed, instead of you keep on dealing with these women that has children already. Yeah, you might be connected to them because you want children and you haven't made any yet, but you might really need to be with a woman that y'all create those moments together. Like, not that she already made it with someone else. Not saying that I wasn't willing to have his child again, because that was, if I was going to have a child, that would be the only person that what I was saying to myself. But did I really want to add another child? And I had three already, and that definitely was struggling for my life. You get what I'm saying? I just didn't want him to be another man I'd be upset and mad at. You get what I'm saying? Because he could leave me high and dry, which I don't think he will leave his child high and dry at all. But it will be dissettling to me or heartbreaking to me that we possibly wouldn't be together, though, it would just be he would be a father to his child, and that'd be. I think that I would have been put in a more bitter type of space because it'd be like, hey, what's wrong with me? Why it ain't me? Like, why is it like? Not saying that they wouldn't stay with me because I could have let the last two stay, but they were very, you know, handsy. And for my life, my safety, I had to get away. I had to get away. So you got to think about stuff like that. And also with him, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't do all this, and then he would bring that up all the time. Like, at least I didn't. At least I didn't do that. At least I didn't. Will bring up and throw in my face what the past people have done to me, and be like, at least I'm not as bad as them, to justify how he would make me feel and speak to me. And he used to speak to me. Even the ones that was like that didn't say some of the stuff he said out his mouth and live to tell about it. Like he, yeah, he wasn't. But with the tongue, with the things he would say, oh, it made you want to hurt him. So for my sanity, because sometimes we just be thinking about the physical, our physical selves, and oh, my physical self is in danger. But we have to also understand when our mental, our psyche is in danger too as well. Because not everybody is a physical being. Some of us, or some, can be verbally abusive. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to our actions and what we say when we get upset or whatever the case may be. So we might not put our hands on you, but we might say some stuff to make you want to put your hands on us. You know what I'm saying? Or make you want to lose it. And the thing of it is who wants to be in that sense of space and that sense of on alert, ready to rumble every goddamn time, and I didn't. So I had to make a conscious choice for myself and say let's separate before things get too permanent, and I'm not able to really separate and um feel good about this person when I see this person again. Sometimes that could be the agenda for us is that we leave when we're supposed to, so when we see this person again, we won't feel that anger and displacement that we had for that person at that moment. When we see them, we can see the good in them and hang by and keep it moving, and we just keep things cordial. So at this moment, collective, I know I held you for a while, but yeah, I think this is about your love life. I don't really like doing love life stuff. Um, excuse me, but it's very significant at this point, and I feel like that maybe that's why. Like I said, oh, and about, I don't even know if I told you, the memory, I did share it. I did share it because there's no hard feelings. I was like, he still did a shot or whatever, but that's it. Um, but it's no hard feelings. Don't you know how you just want the best for a person? It's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings, but at the same time, it's okay for me not to be for him. Okay? It's okay for him not to be for me. I'm really feel like that if I was ever, I don't feel like this though. I don't feel like I don't feel like I really want a relationship, but I feel like if I ever get to the space of I'm having a relationship again, that person will have to be a type of person I don't have to guide, give a cheat sheet to how they're supposed to value and treat me. I feel like that their pure feelings towards me are going to be genuine, and I'm not going to have to tell that person anything. And that's kind of what I want, is like that pure love and that pure sense of protection is in value that they can have for me, that genuine value, how they value me, you know. And that love, that unconditional love too, as well. The same that I can give to them. But with that being said, collective. All right, hold on, wait. Let's see what sign. Cause I did all that and I ain't say what sign. Let's get to the sign. Let's see what sign I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow I'll put the things back on. But I feel like I don't know why. All right. God dang it. All right. Okay. I just gonna let it go. Okay. So we have we have Taurus out here 3 times, guys. Virgo out here twice. Pisces once. Guys, a Sagittarius once. We got Cancer once. We got Capricorn once. Oh, we got Aquarius. And we got a Scorpio. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Scorpio, is that it? Was that it? All right. This could. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Leo too. I did like that. I didn't feel like. Oh my gosh, y'all. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo, this could be. This could resonate. This message, this reading right here could resonate with you. Or you could be dealing with any one of these signs. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or Leo. You could be dealing with one of these. And the reason why I say this is because, I'm a Capricorn. And the person I was referring to is a Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. And I didn't even see that Leo out here. That Leo is one of my baby daddies. And that's I was Scorpio, and the Scorpio is one of my other baby daddies. So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much. If this resonated with you in any type of way, can you give me a thumbs up? If you're new here, hello, hi. My name is Foxy T, and I'm here to give you the tea about you. It's like I'm just saying. Also, if you're new here, you can hit that subscribe button so you can come back anytime you want. Also, you can hit that bell right there in that corner, and it'll let you know when I am going live again. All right. Also, I hope that you have a good Monday, and everything goes well for you today. Hopefully, you're in a good space, collective. And I like the space that you're in right now. Just keep up the good work. You're on the right path. Okay. You're asking for guidance, but I feel like that you're on the right path and you're very much well guided to where you need to be, okay, collective. And you've done the work within yourself. So I feel like whatever is going to come your way is going to be true and abundant and exactly for you. And I love that. I love that for you, collective. And I wish you nothing but the blessings. Nothing but blessings. And I love you. And gratitude is always towards the creator in you. I love y'all for coming through. Also, I'm going to try tomorrow to have the chat on. Okay? I want to get back to talking to my peoples. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all so much. I'm just sorry that I had to take this little moment of silence and focus. Sometimes that's just what we need to do sometimes, okay? So in the sense of we're having to meet collective, I feel like that you might have to have a moment of silence. What? For yourself, okay? Take a moment to, really get to the general issue of the situation and attack whatever needs to be attacked and healed. Well, acknowledged and healed. I'm gonna say it like that instead of saying attack. And then once you've done the work, I feel like you're getting to the point where you're not done, but you're very much well better off than you once were. Um, so I feel like if you have done the necessary steps that it takes for you to move on from this person, but move on in love. Okay? So with love and light, I love all of y'all, and I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all. And the ones that are returning, y'all know I love y'all. I love y'all. And until next time, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I'm gonna have the chat on and get back to my peoples. I'm no longer gonna make nobody or let nobody stop who I am or connecting with my loved ones. My loved ones are y'all. All right, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.